2.2. False orders. Using obfuscation to attack rival businesses. The obfuscation goal of making a channel noisier can be employed not only to conceal significant traffic, but also to raise the costs of organization through that channel, and so raise the cost of doing business. The taxi replacement company Uber provides an example of this approach in practice. The market for businesses that provide something akin to taxis and car services is growing fast, and competition for both customers and drivers is fierce. Uber has offered bonuses to recruit drivers from competing services and rewards merely for visiting the company's headquarters. In New York, Uber pursued a particularly aggressive strategy against its competitor Get, using obfuscation to recruit Get's drivers. Over the course of a few days, several Uber employees would order rides from Get, then would cancel those orders shortly before the Get drivers arrived. This flood of fruitless orders kept the Get drivers in motion, not earning fees and unable to fulfill many legitimate requests. Shortly after receiving a fruitless order, or several of them, a Get driver would receive a text message from Uber offering him money to switch jobs. Real requests for rides were effectively obfuscated by Uber's fake requests, which reduced the value of a job with Get. Lyft, a ride-sharing company, has alleged that Uber has made similar obfuscation attacks on its drivers. 2.3. French decoy radar emplacements. Defeating radar detectors. Obfuscation plays a part in the French government's strategy against radar detectors. These fairly common appliances warn drivers when police are using speed-detecting radar nearby. Some radar detectors can indicate the position of a radar gun relative to a user's vehicle and thus are even more effective in helping drivers to avoid speeding tickets. In theory, tickets are a disincentive to excessively fast and dangerous driving. In practice, they serve as a revenue source for local police departments and governments. For both reasons, police are highly motivated to defeat radar detectors. The option of regulating or even banning radar detectors is unrealistic in view of the fact that 6 million French drivers are estimated to own them. Turning that many ordinary citizens into criminals seems impolitic. Without the power to stop surveillance of radar guns, the French government has taken to obfuscation to render such surveillance less useful in high-traffic zones by deploying arrays of devices that trigger radar detectors' warning signals without actually measuring speed. These devices mirror the chaff strategy in that the warning chips multiply and multiply again. One of them may indeed indicate actual speed-detecting radar, but which one? The meaningful signal is drowned in a mass of other plausible signals. Either drivers risk getting speeding tickets, or they slow down in response to the deluge of radar pings. And the civic goal is accomplished. No matter how one feels about traffic cops or speeding drivers, the case holds interest as a way obfuscation serves to promote an end not by destroying one's adversary's devices outright, but by rendering them functionally irrelevant. 2.4. Ad nauseam. Clicking all the ads. In a strategy resembling that of the French radar gun decoys, Ad nauseam, a browser plugin, resists online surveillance for purposes of behavioral advertising by clicking all the banner ads on all the web pages visited by its users. In conjunction with AdBlock Plus, Ad nauseam functions in the background, quietly clicking all blocked ads while recording, for the user's interest, details about ads that have been served and blocked. The idea for ad nauseam emerged out of a sense of helplessness. It isn't possible to stop ubiquitous